And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This is a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final, joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Malawach, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Here's Money. Another shot. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now here's Green. His last outing, he had 24 points. Jones misses. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Ali. Now here's Green. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Pass to Money. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Drills it from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Green. Works for 3. Money grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Pittman. Here's Money. Out to the right wing. And here's Morant outside. Offensive board. Here's Money. Defended by Jones. Money misses.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And Booker gets double teamed. Outside Burks. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Money. Morant, the pass to Money. Back to Morant. It's Podziemski on the wing. Good, and the setup by Morant.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
1:57 left to play in the first. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Sissoko, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dillingham comes in for Podziemski. Phoenix also changing it up. Williams comes in for Jones. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Green. Clock is at 3. Booker. Money grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 6. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. That one goes in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Burks. Yet to see a basket. And there's a pick. And it's Williams off the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Right side Morant. Shoots over Booker. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Booker. From downtown. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 5 points.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Here's Money. Back to Morant. Here's Money. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's Booker. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside, Williams. Kicks it to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible. And it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs. They've got great ball pressure and rim protection. Or some.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the... They've got Dick, Brandon Pajemski out there with Dillingham. Then it's Newell, and it's Money in a power forward. That's the Warriors 5. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 37 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance. And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Money. From the top of the key, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Left side, Williams. Outside, Jones. Off target with the 3. The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Pajemski. A minute and a half left to play in the first half of basketball. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Money. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Money's got 15 points. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Green. Right side, Burks. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Booker. Money from 17 feet out. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Here's Money. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Jones. Fleming passes to Burks. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Newell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Money, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. And Ja Morant good for 3. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Here's Fleming. No good. Would have counted had it gone. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. The Warriors on top. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ, me, just warming up, watching the first half.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Well, Grant is... More and more teams look to get up and down. You think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Jalen Green. What are they telling you, Allie?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Phoenix. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And unfortunately, all signs point to a lengthy recovery time for him. Guys, it'll be a while before he's back on the floor.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Malawach, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Outside Jones. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Count it. Jones has gotten his second bucket on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Up top, Burks. There's the 3, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Burks. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Pass to Money. Goes up on the wing. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Booker, the pass to Quickly. Here's Malawach. Back to Quickly to halt the run. Newell pulls it in. Newell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Podziemski. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Pass to Malawach. Quickly outside. Jones sets a screen. For 3. And Emmanuel Quickly hits from deep. Quickly's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Here's Money. And they pick up 2.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Timeout called. The Suns.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Williams is checked in for Jones. Williams on the wing. Jang pulls it in.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Williams finds Booker. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Pass to Dick. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Dillingham, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Pass to Williams. Booker with it. 12 points for him. Outside Brown. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Misses the 3. Here's Sissoko. Still without a bucket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep them.
Paying his guys the respect they deserve. Coach Kerr, he likes what he sees.
It's important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how crucial it is to recognize effort.
Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup Championship game. They've got Dillingham. He's out there with Dick, and it's Howard in at the 4-man position. That's the Warriors 5. Jones' shot is good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Beyond the arc, Dick gets the bucket.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Williams, a screen on Howard. Inside, tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. And he lays it up and in. Howard's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Jang, he's checked in for Sissoko. Dillingham with the bucket.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Jones. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. There's a screen. Here's Fleming, guarded by Howard. Just 5 on the clock, and that one's good. Fleming.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pulls up. Money misses. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Malwatch. It's picked off. Here's Money. Outside Dick. From 17, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Outside Jones. Burks for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And he gets the bucket. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Over to the left wing. Here's Fleming. Back to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Pass to Fleming. Outside Burks. Here's Fleming. Outside Burks. The 3 from Quickly. Money grabs the miss. Money's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Money.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Pass to Fleming. Over Howard. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ball stolen. And here's Quickly. And no good. The dry spell continues. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Money. Good work there as it goes. Money's got 33 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
And that'll do it, folks. With